maximus is here. This is the biceps femoris, anterior, posterior. And then up above that, once you separate that a little bit, you'll see a muscle right here, which is the gluteus maximus. And then the one going down to here is the gluteus medius. Okay? So there are two there. You can see that. If you get some of the fascia off gently without shredding the muscle, you'll see that it separates. See right there? So that's the maximus, and this is the medius. Okay. Now, on the lateral side of the leg, out on the outside, there is very thick fascia. This fascia is called the tensor fascia latae. And if I put my probe under it, this is the fascia. And as I move it up farther, you can see the actual tensor muscle. This is the muscle, this is the fascia.
What's the muscle called?
The whole thing is called tensor fascia latae. This is the tensor portion, this is the fascia. It's all connected together. Okay. Then we come down the lateral side of the leg, the lower part. We start in the back. We move the biceps femoris away a little bit. This is the gastrocnemius, or calf muscle. Gastrocnemius, calf muscle. And then just underneath of it, which separates this pretty little lip here, this is the soleus. I'm going to pull this back so you can see it. That's the soleus right there, soleus. Gastrocnemius and soleus. They all transition into a tendon, which is the Achilles tendon. Okay. Now, on the side of the shank right here, there are three muscles. I'll move away. They're real thin. There's three. I'm going to pull them up like that. You can see three tendons. These three muscles are called the proneus group. There's three of them. There's the tetrus, brevis, and longus. Just call it the proneus group.
You don't even know each one?
No. If you want it, they're in there. You can probably have it. But if they pin you through, just go say proneus, because they're difficult to see.
Okay. You okay?
No. Just stick on. Next is the extensor determined lateralis. It's right on the edge of the tibialis anterior. This is in front of the femur. Tibia. This is the extensor. It's on the outside, so it's an extensor determined longus. And then on the front is the tibialis anterior. Okay? That's the front muscle. Now, we move into the groin area, and we have the gracilis back here. Covers the lower part below the artery and vein, and above it there's a real small muscle which I didn't separate very well. You can see the line of it. This little strip here is called the sartorius. Sartorius. I accidentally took part of the medius off. This is the sartorius, this is the gracilis. Sartorius is in front of the vein and artery, gracilis is behind. Gracilis is real broad on the rabbit.
Okay, well there's another one that connects to it, right next to it. Do we need to know that one?
This is part of the rectus femoris medialis. It wouldn't separate. It's real small. This is the sartorius. Maybe I can take this here. Lab practical reasons. And okay. This is the sartorius. Okay, we move the sartorius away, and we've exposed the quadriceps. This is the quadriceps medialis. This is the rectus femoris, which is round. And I'll lift it up like that. And then this is the vastus lateralis here. So medialis, rectus femoris, and lateralis. Now if you lift up the rectus femoris, directly on the bone there is a fourth one, the intermediate. This is the intermediate. So lateralis, rectus femoris, intermediate, and medial.
Okay, wait, say that again. Which one's the circle one?
This is the rectus femoris.
Where is it up there? Which one? Is it the deep thigh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the third picture over. So they're showing the vastus lateralis is in blue, rectus femoris is in black, and then the vastus medialis is in red right here. Okay. And then if you're to lift them up, the intermediate is on the bone right there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So put the quads, meaning 4 quadriceps, and this is the sartorius. Lay that back down. Okay. Now, under the gracilis, we lift it up, and we have a series of muscles. The first one way up here in the groin right here, separates out, is the pectineus. Right there, pectineus. The next one right here is the abductor longus. Then all of this is the semimembranosus. And then this last one here In humans and cats, it's called the semitendinosus, but in a rabbit, thank you. If you didn't get that, look on the drawing. It's down here. It's semimembranosus propriosus. But if you put semitendinosus, that's cool. Okay, so that's this one here. It goes down on actually on the lower leg, whereas these go onto the femur. Okay, so semimembranosus prioprosis, semimembranosus here, abductor longus, and pectineus. Those are all the muscles inside. Gracilis goes over that. Now as we move down here, the inside leg, we have again the tibialis anterior. This time we have the flexor digitorum longus, whereas on the outside we had the extensor. So this is the flexor. And then back here we can see the gastrocnemius again, and you can separate that sometimes a little bit. Get some stuff out here. There we go. I'll keep some of that fascia on there, but if I separate like that, you can see this is the gastrocnemius up here, and the soleus is underneath of it. Here. Okay. And that's it.